3 tips for making your next trip to Disney with kids not as stressful as it needs to be. And guys, seriously, it doesn't have to be as stressful. Coming from someone who's took their kids multiple times, and I have 2 kids under 3, let's get into it. First thing is plan. Over plan. Look at everything you know you're going to want to do, because when you go in with kids, it's already overwhelming, at least in my experience, because everybody's asking for something, everybody's tired, everybody's grumpy. Toddlers just ask for stuff over and over again. So if you already have a plan and know what you're kind of doing, it's kind of easy to navigate everybody else's feelings and emotions and just everything that's going on, or just like spur of the moment things that happen, because you already know what's going to happen next, and you kind of already have an idea of what you're going to be doing on your trip. It's helped us a ton this last trip, because whenever something would happen with my toddler and she'd have a meltdown, I could redirect her to what we were doing next, because I already kind of knew, and it just helped us with everything that was going on. And I genuinely think planning and over planning is like my biggest thing that helps me every single time I take the kids out to a big place like a theme park, anything like that. It's just super helpful. Tip number 2 with kids is take it slow. Don't go crazy fast. Don't rush. Don't stress. Everything is in fast motion at Disney World. It is really easy to just get caught up in the fact that you are in a huge theme park and want to get everything done. With kids, that's just going to stress your kids out. At least it stresses mine out. Especially stresses me out, because they get fussy and overwhelmed, and they get anxious and they get worked up and they get so crazy. The one thing we like to do is just take it slow. Go from one area to the next in Disney Park, and just know that we might not get everything done, and that's okay. You can always come back. That's one thing we've tried to remind ourselves this last trip was, okay, we didn't get to do a few rides we wanted to do, but we'll always come back and do them again. And it's not a huge deal, because like I said, we can come back and enjoy it at a different time without feeling rushed and stressed. And like, yes, it stinks that you missed the thing you wanted to do, but it's really hard to go super fast with toddlers, because seriously, it's going to overwhelm them. It's going to wear them the heck out way quicker than you want to when you're wanting to enjoy your trip. When you start rushing and you start spazzing everybody out, it is not a fun trip for the rest of the time. Next thing goes into kind of what I was just talking about, and it's pick 3 to 5 rides or 3 to 5 experiences that are must-dos. And this works for us as a family of 4, because seriously, everybody gets to pick at least 1 to 2 things they want to do. Obviously, the kids are a little bit smaller to understand like picking things, so we kind of know what they like, and we'll pick things based on what they do enjoy and what they are going to love. But this helps to where we are not freaking out over missing rides, because we're like, wait, we didn't get to do this and this. But instead, when we go in with the plan of picking 3 to 5 things and making sure we know the big things that we want to do, we aren't really having to stress or worry about that, because everything else, honestly, in that point, I just call it extra, and it's just fun and exciting if we get to it, because after that point, we have 2 crazy kids that are just going to be exhausted if we rush them around to ride every single ride in the park. And that's just part of it with kids. If you have little kids, you understand. If you don't, you probably think I'm crazy. This is just stuff that's worked for us after taking the kids. This is our 3rd time that we are going with kids, and it's just stuff that's worked for us when we've been going with the kids. It can be a little bit stressful. I keep saying it's stressful. I think I've said that like 1,000 times, but honestly, for me, it is. It's just because taking the kids out to any big place like this could just be hard. So I like to make things as easy as I can for other people. All in all, do what's best for your family and your kids. None of this could be honestly stuff that works for your family and your kids, but it works for mine. Everybody's family, everybody's vacation at Disney World, everybody's kids, different. Everybody's different. So you go off what your kids are like, what you're like, and everything that is working for you. Do that. It can be really easy to get caught up in keeping up with the Joneses and trying to do what everybody's doing on social media and everybody's posting about, because seriously, it's a trap. Like, it really is. Social media is not real. Everything's fake. You're seeing just a few minutes or a few seconds of somebody's life rather than their actual experience of their kids having a complete meltdown in the middle of Magic Kingdom, aka the happiest place on earth. And that's just the reality of having little kids, guys. So drop any questions below about taking kids to Disney, and I'd love to do another video answering that. I'll talk to y'all later.